Hey there, everybody. Joe here from Style by Joe. And as a human being, it is our right, our need, and desire to be in control of ourselves. But so many times there are outside influences controlling us. So today, in my straight talk from a gay guy, I'm going to go over 8 different things to not let you control you. And the first thing is, do not let your partner control you. Now, I'm not saying that it shouldn't be a joint decision. I'm not saying that there's give and take. But when you're giving and you're giving and you're giving and your partner is taking and taking and taking, it's no longer 50-50. And sometimes that 50-50 is 60-40, 75-25. But when they start to control you, is when you need to start saying, hey, this isn't working for me. And sometimes that means leaving that situation. And it's scary, but you deserve better. Number 2 is, don't let sex control you. I know, they're beautiful, they're hot. This is your dream guy, girl. I get it. But sometimes you have to clear your mind and not let the nether region decide what is good for you. Might not be a good partner. They could be a taker. They could be a user. They could be just there to use you until you get done. And sometimes we are so addicted to sex that we end up harming our bodies. You can also end up harming your mind. Number 3 is money. Do not let money control you. I'm not saying don't try and better yourself. I'm not saying don't try and advance yourself. But when money is the only thing that you think about, you're missing out on so much more. And I get it. We all need to be clothed. We all need to be housed. We all need food. We all need water. And sometimes it's not a great situation. Try and make it better. But don't let that desire, that thought process control you. Number 5 is media. Not necessarily talking about social media, but I'm into it. But the news. There is so much misinformation out there. Sometimes we have to think hard through what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, what do we believe, what is our core value. Think for yourself. Don't let the media control you. Number 6 is friends and peer pressure. They're asking you to do things that you don't believe in. They're asking you to do things that go against your values and your morals. They're lifelong friends. I get it. Are they interested in what's best for you? I don't know. Number 7 is the fear of failure. You're interested in that person? You ask them out. What's the worst thing they're going to do? Say no? You have a job, you want a better job. Oh, I'm never going to get that. I'm not. Are you not really good enough? You're never going to know that unless you try. And number 8 is addictions. And addiction isn't only drugs and alcohol. It's overspending. It's being addicted to sex. It's whatever is letting or is controlling you. And I know some addictions are really hard. I know from personal experiences, I've lost somebody because of it. It's hard. But the second you say, I have a problem, the second you reach out to a friend or family member, the second you call that helpline, you're going to help break that addiction cycle. And yes, you might have relapses. And yes, it's hard. And yes, it sucks. But when you let addictions control you, you are no longer your best self. Hey folks, this has been Joe from Style by Joe. Today in my straight talk from an average gay guy, I went over 8 things that you should not let control you. Folks, stay stylish. Be in control of yourself. I'll talk to you soon.